Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Struck first time.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer, and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robson, and it's Messi, tries to pass it through.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Out for a throw.
Now it's Pele.
Now it's Batistuta. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos. That's tidy. Oh, well played, well played.
So, what can they make of this?
Vieira.
Now Saliba. Cafu. Saliba. It's a pretty loose pass. Pele looking to run onto it. Oh, such a clever touch.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Punched away. Gullit. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Gullit. Knocks it into space.
Played into space out wide.
That's good play.
And this is Gullit.
And it's Vieira. Now it's Gullit. Gullit ploughing through the middle. The ball goes in.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Odo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. On the through ball. Batistuta gets into some space. Odo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Messi. Odo puts them all in.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Vieira. To Messi. Nice looking ball. Rui Costa. Now it's Pele, and this is Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a promising position. Messi. Vieira. And it's Hullet. And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. Messi. He's had a shot! Otto puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Messi. Nice physical challenge. Otto. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances, now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals. And it's Vieira. Hullet. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pele. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's through, now is he in? Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. That's a nicely weighted pass. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Rijkaard. Ferry. Otto. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Cafu spots it and intercepts.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Pele, and it's Roberto Carlos. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Robson. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And here's Batistuta. Messi! Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Pele. Strong running down that left flank. No way through. Can he get it through?
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Ibrahimovic.
Mateus, and that's been intercepted. Saliba, and it's Vieira. He's ended up in no man's land.
Number 23, Messi.
And he's gone along.
Number 14,
Mateus, and he has been fouled there.
Number 17,
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Rui Costa. Number 8, Mateus. Number 11, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
And he's had it nicked away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Scholes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Scholes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Strokes it back. Pass somewhat off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds...
Oh, terrible! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mateus, Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rui Costa. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. That is lovely.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pelé, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Pelé, he's found a way through. Rui Costa. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear night,
welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Otto hurtling down that right flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Edmilson. Who played for Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Rui Costa. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Pelé. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's lost his man here. Chance, surely! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so... And Batistuta! It's there! 2-0, and in next to no time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Oh no, what has happened here? And that's gone loose. Otto.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Messi. He gets big. That's a half-decent try.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cannavaro. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone...
And a shot! Batistuta gets flagged offside. Scholes does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. Looking tidy in possession here. Rui Costa powering. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. And that's the keeper's ball. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Scholes. Berry. Pelé, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Nicely weighted ball. Messi gets into a good position. Cross into the box. Oh, there's the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played into space. And he was alert to it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cleared away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He can run onto that. And this is Batistuta. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Has been indicated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona find a position of... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And Messi! No, not quite.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Odo. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Great work on the overlap. Pelé, he's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. And it's Gullit. Rijkaard. To Rui Costa. Cafu. And it's Rui Costa. Rijkaard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pelé has created one goal already. Batistuta. Pelé. Can he finish? It's a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Ibrahimovic!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. And it's Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lobbed in behind. He rises! And that is faded wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ibrahimovic.
Rijkaard.
Number 23.
Pele.
Now it's Batistuta.
And he was quick to react.
Number 20.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 11. Mbappe.
Dani Olmo.
Number 5.
Saliba.
El Hadj Diouf. Number 8. Mateus. Number 7. Dani Olmo.
Mateus.
Number 17.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Edmilson.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. And this is Pele. He's shifting. Real chance! Cafu. Mateus. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo is onto this. Looking for the run. Shoots! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Dani Olmo. He has a look up. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, the run has been... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Odo, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Robson. Scholes. Pele. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. And Mateus. Cafu.
There will be 1
Cafu
minute
looking to
added time.
penetrate opposition lines. And Mateus. Oh, that's nice. Strokes it back, out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello attendees, this is
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it...
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, a breakthrough already. Cannavaro. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Rijkaard. Otto. Now that looks a decent ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Cruyff. Thinks about the shot. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that pass isn't the best. And here's Haaland, out to the right. Oh, good spread. Kökçü. Oh, such a clever touch. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Rijkaard. He's on it, can he get away? Knocks it into space. Vieira. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Haaland. Rui Costa. Roberto Carlos. And it's Kökçü. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now there's a fine ball. And he's away, and Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's missed, but not by that far. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Probing pass. Vieira is onto this. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Quick look, then plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. That is lovely. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Showing great feet there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland. Pele. That's good running with the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. That's Rijkaard. Robson. Messi. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira. That is ended up in no man's land. Robson. He has found the way through. Messi. And they can counter here. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff receives it in a wide position, and it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice-looking ball. Robson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And he's forced to go back. And it's Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos. Robson. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Roberto Carlos has it out wide. He rises! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Cruyff, and he's had a hit! And that would have won it.
Cruyff really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Now it's Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gullit. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely weighted ball, well read, and the danger is averted. Pele. To Rui Costa. Pele. And he's intervened well there.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Vieira. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Gullit. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Great vision. And this is Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats for... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. That's going to go a long way.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Vieira.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Messi. That's Vieira. Tries to play it through. Cruyff. Nice sequence of passes this. Little pass back. Guardiola. Neither side especially adventurous early on. It's a searching pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chips it through. Good take, and is he in?
Bullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And he's had it nicked away.
Quarter of an hour played.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bullet. He's cut it out.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Mateus is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's been shifted off it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Now it's Messi. And it's Vieira. That has been cut short. This shot, surely! Opts to play it back. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a measured ball. That's the keeper's ball. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Batistuta. Pele. Cafu does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Messi. Mateus. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has crossed it, he gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Rijkaard. Vieira. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Robson. Cannavaro. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Guardiola. Pele, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
5 minutes till the break. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a very decent... Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's missed, but not by that far.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Mateus. Played out to the right. Looking for a runner. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. This possibly the last play of the half. Well read, and the danger is averted. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Pelé. Lovely bit of skill. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. And it's Ferry. Cannavaro. Now Otto. Mateus. Oh, what has happened here? Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he thumps it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Cruyff. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Guardiola. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Mateus. He's got away. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking.
Oh, what a climb! He scores! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Shot at goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. That is lovely. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's well positioned. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Number 23. Messi.
Mateus,
Number 17.
Dani Olmo,
Johan Cruyff.
and
Number
Mateus.
9. Ibrahimovic.
Rui
Number
Costa
10.
just
Gullit.
eases him off the ball.
Coming on the field.
And here's Mbappe.
Number 8.
Great vision.
Mateo.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Rui Costa. Number
Mateus.
7. Dani
Oh,
Olmo.
such a clever touch.
Number 5.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Number 11. Mbappe.
Odo.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to make the challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vieira. Dani Olmo. And it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He rises! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Rui Costa, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mateus. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Vieira. Vieira.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Messi. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Cafu picks it up out wide. Terrific header! That's a decent clearance. And this is Rui Costa. Back when it goes. Love and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has fair fizzed. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
He's in a good position here. Takes a shot!
And it's Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision.
Rui Costa.
Batistuta.
Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Neymar.
And this is Batistuta. Nice looking ball. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank.
That is lovely.
Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
And he's found a way past.
Looking for the run.
Great ball, and the finish! Goal! Barcelona!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that...
And a chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's had it taken off him.
Rijkaard
Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta, and he welcomes it in.
Tries a shot!
Now it's Neymar. That's an excellent interception.
And a shot!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard.
He's found a way past.
Rijkaard. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Cafu. Ball played for Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Messi. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Robson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. And this is Ibrahim. It's Ibrahimovic! He's scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
There will be 1 minute.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Robson, shot a goal! Messi. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Batistuta. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Could move up a gear here. Rijkaard. Rui Costa. Oh, Red, nice interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Oh, can he finish? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Odo. Now it's Messi. Rui Costa. And this is Batistuta.
Might want to be careful there.
Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Ibrahimovic. Terrific header. Oh, he's hit the bar. And he gets rid in a hurry. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Rui Costa. Now Robson. Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Shot could be on. Rijkaard tries to... Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira.
That's good play from him.
Thuram. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is Messi! And that would have won it.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And Cruyff! Rui Costa. Ah, looks a smashing ball. And he's gone backward here. Rui Costa! So close to drawing level.
Rui Costa was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos knocks it into space. Barcelona could have here their final chance. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's forced to go back. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Messi. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
1 minute added time.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Matheus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative roles, and his ball carrying and dribbling skills are top drawer. I think he'd be the first to admit that his finishing needs a little work, but he's a big player in this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Plays in a big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Matheus Cunha. Rijkaard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. So it is still 0-0. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. This might... and he shoots! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the
There's the shot! Off the post! And Dijk gets good distance on it. And now the breakaway. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Pull it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... It's Basho! Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. That pass has been well intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Half an hour played now. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And smartly reclaimed. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Hullet. Messi, looking for the run. Hullet takes a shot! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch.
He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
He's cleared it out of harm's way.
Vieira. Matheus Cunha
Is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Messi.
He's gone for goal!
Smashing save, really good save.
And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And we are back on the way.
And it's Vieira. Now this could be a chance.
He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to...
Judge, surely! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a...
Messi! And it's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Vieira. And here's Messi.
And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Picked out brilliant. And the finish! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi.
Inter Milan give
Number
themselves a fighting
17.
chance, back in with a shout.
Cruyff. Number 9. Ibrahimovic.
Cafu.
Number 10. Gullit.
It's a pretty loose
On
pass.
the field.
Look at the space.
Number
Cristiano
8.
Ronaldo! Sticks it away! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vieira. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the... Chance for a shot! And they've done it! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Rui Costa. Mateus. Dani Olmo. Closing in on goal. He's played it back. Mateus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo, little pass back. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
4 added minutes
Oh,
has been
super
indicated.
ball! Crosses it, he's got full! Oh, he's been, this time, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Cafu! And he's taking no chances there. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that may well be that. That is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
The action has already started.
Well, there are plenty, Jim, who consider Aaron Wan-Bissaka to be one of the better defensive fullbacks around.
I'm inclined to agree. It's so hard to get past him. Those long legs of his just manage to get his foot to the ball anytime a winger or another fullback tries to go past him. He's so difficult to break down.
And he has this tendency also to produce his very best against the top opposition. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Good read, needed to be. No way through, so... He's having a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Celtic really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Here's Vieira, and it's Ibrahimovic. It's played through for him. And he shoots! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Celtic finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Searching pass he's played there, and he's in a real chance! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, good ball! Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lam. Neymar. That's a throw. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Vieira. Might be danger here. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Played into space. Oh, that's clever. And he's onside. Plays it in low.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Thuram. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Rijkaard. Into the channel.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Takes a shot! Neymar. Luis Suarez. Suarez takes control of enemies on the move. Rijkaard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good spread. That's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He might be in here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute.
Tries to play
time.
it through. Played out to the right. And he's gone backward here. Messi! Unchecked! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
No, that's been intercepted. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neymar. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal. Cafu. Thuram. Vieira. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's a throw.
Cruyff. He's cut it out. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Great vision. Now it's Doué.
Vieira does well to get it back.
Now it's Hullet.
He's looking wide. Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cafu. And it's Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Hullet. Dembele is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, no joy this time. Cruyff. Rijkaard. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. And Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's had it nicked away. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Wan-Bissaka. Doué. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Cruyff. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Celtic.
This is their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes short.
Number 5,
It's Ronaldinho.
Number 17, Suarez. Coming on the field.
Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! He's got a goal! Celtic are all square. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Mateus. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that was vital. Casemiro, just 5 minutes left.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Well, that's well spotted. Rui Costa. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from Stan.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for...
Oh, what a climb! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's beaten the last man. Hullet! Superb from Hullet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that.
And Hullet! He has done it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Dembele! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Hullet. Looking to play him in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. The ball goes big header! And he's denied! Deftly away. Hullet. Vieira. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? And this is Van Nistelrooy. That's going to go a long way. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Hullet, and this is Cruyff. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gerrard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's fabulous. Now the delivery. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now, can they get him away? And Van Nistelrooy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Takes a shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a throw. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Vieira running with the ball. Van Nistelrooy powering forward here. Oh, sweet feet. Turns and goes back. And it's Gerrard. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Here's Vieira. And it's Rijkaard. Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ferdinand going vertical. And here's Hullet. That is lovely.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gerrard. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's in on goal. And the finish! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary.
Here we go
today.
again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold proves too strong. And it's Gerrard. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Thuram. Rijkaard. That's Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Poor robust challenge. Hullet! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
They've played it short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. There will be a throw-in. Hullet. Vieira. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Now it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Ibrahimovic ready to try one. And this an opportunity to pull level. Messi! That was travelling. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Cleared without complication.
Cafu. And it's Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Gerrard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That was well played, well stopped.
Yep, it's a corner. So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Thuram has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 23, Messi. Number 17.
Hazard. Now there's a fine ball.
Number 20, Rijkaard.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 11, Mbappe.
And here's Hazard. Looking for options for movement. No way through, so back it comes. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He has a look up. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's a sharp little ball here.
Grenoble can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Rui Costa. And it's Hazard. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Alexander-Arnold.
And that has sent him sprawling.
Goes down, but nothing given. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ferdinand demonstrate. And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down.